Hey, welcome to my channel. Blockchain calculation being the middle phase of 1 inch, the whole peculiarity and major focal point of this cryptographic money by and large is the programmability and capacity as especially decentralized finance conglomeration specialist co-op 1 inch trade. This permits the clients to profit from a computerized cash viewpoint and utilize 1 inch for all commercial center exchanges like monetary administrations and applications. To give some examples, which can be based on the stage as opposed to mainstream thinking. Execution of tasks under unambiguous circumstances to especially guarantee convenience, security, and usefulness, 1 inch in every practical sense, has for the most part acquired incredible importance. 1 inch that makes all the difference. 1 inch conveyed a lot of tokens. In any case, the especially local token 1INCH became well known as an administration and utility token. And 1INCH cost gauges related news began circling on the lookout, which is genuinely critical. The most important element that pushes development is the cost of the 1INCH token, making the speed and moderateness that certainly empower speedier execution enhancements, bringing about quicker and essentially secure exchanges. The 1 inch convention gives the stage to exchanging, tracking down the sort of the best arrangements across certainly different fundamentally decentralized trades, DEXs, which is very critical. 1 inch partnerships. Once the 1 inch extended to Binance, there fundamentally was rivalry among adversaries to trade through 1 inch in light of token cost, which essentially is very huge. As said by Sergej Kunz, co-organizer at 1 inch network, right now the 1 inch aggregation protocol is now sent on Polygon, while the 1 inch liquidity protocol and the 1 inch governance protocol in every way that really matters are supposed to grow over to Polygon in the forthcoming not very many weeks. Genuinely such trading empowers a holding, an association for blockchain with Ethereum, and dealers getting to 1 inch by means of others like Polygon benefit hugely, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Clients likewise benefit from this trade chain of wallets to store their resources, in view of especially token cost. The 1INCH simulator, the very aforementioned move of trading digital currencies, gives 1 inch clients admittance to kind of a few Polygon-based liquidity sources that at first sort of incorporate Curve, SushiSwap, QuickSwap, OVV2, and so on. Layer 2 scaling arrangements especially, for example, Polygon are exceptionally focal in the DeFi space to the development of this token and sort of work with quicker and kind of less expensive exchanges by running certainly equal organizations or sidechains close by the genuinely fundamental Ethereum blockchain, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Endeavor 1 inch alludes to a characterized set of rules and specialized details to truly speed up the reception of decentralized finance through blockchain innovation, among undertakings advancing liquidity mining. 1INCH can especially be a beneficial speculation choice in the DeFi area. In light of our 1INCH cost forecast 2022, the very token could cross $0.161. A very long-haul increment is likewise expected. The cost guess for 2026 in every way that really matters is $0.0555, which essentially is very critical. As indicated by our 1INCH cost forecast 2022, the genuinely token will be around $1.84 toward the finish of 2022. Furthermore, by 2026, it could exchange around $2.47. In light of the kind of the most recent news updates and figures, it certainly is an especially extraordinary opportunity to put resources into 1INCH tokens, as it might generally cross $5.217477 in 1 year in a genuinely significant manner. Beginning 2022, 1INCH ought to show extraordinary potential, and the gauge most minimal cost of 1INCH could be around the $5 mark incredibly. An aggressive bullish standpoint for 2022 has been made by our gauge, making 1INCH a beneficial speculation on a crypto forecast side in the year's blast, which by and large is very huge. It claims 2020, as indicated by our conjecture, the symbolic will ascend to $15 toward the finish of 2023, And will at last generally reach $30 in year 2025 in a significant way? In view of our 1INCH future cost gauge information, the essentially token could stretch around $325.2200 before the current year's over, and by 2025, it might in a real sense reach $1,434.2000, or so they really thought. The 1INCH cost could sort of arrive at somewhere near the $5 to $10 mark in the following couple of months, according to our cost conjecture, or so they certainly thought. At the hour of compassing this crypto cost estimate, the ongoing cost of 1INCH is exchanging around $1.28, and information demonstrates that the essentially token has been in an upturn for the in every practical sense recent year, with a coursing supply of 412,981,641 inch. The 24 hours volume by and large has been $56,930,957.33 with a market capitalization of $529,987,196.47. The cost figures bring a few factors into accounts, for example, volume changes, cost changes, market cycles, and comparable coins. 1INCH price prediction 2022, which is very critical. Keeping up pair with a similar bullish pattern, there are forecasts that 1INCH is ready for a rise even in the year next, i.e., 2022, which is genuinely huge. Following the moving example against United States dollars, particularly the manner in which it is exchanging inside the limits of a balanced triangle on the graph, it generally is obvious that 1INCH also will run parallelly on a similar bullish pattern lines contacting $3.7 cost mark, making it an important interest in an unpretentious manner. Does 1INCH have a future, which most certainly is genuinely huge? 1INCH by and large is one cryptographic money that will generally have a brilliant and kind of splendid future, driving the cost on the lookout. Riding the crypto wave, it will lead the computerized realm, thus as a basically method for installment, it would generally have an essentially lengthy reign for brokers incredibly. Is 1INCH a very wise speculation, which sort of is very huge? Indeed. Nonetheless, a reasonable level of investment explicitly is generally fitting to post-perusing the market outline for cost expectation, watching the interest and supply rise and fall patterns in an inconspicuous manner. There shouldn't sort of be any heartbreaks nor any overstated assumptions required, on the off chance that you make an insightful speculation in light of cost expectation, for the most part keep a watch on the site, or so they thought. Is 1INCH a trick or genuine? Regardless of all discussions and debates, 1INCH uncovers an exceptionally solid and dynamic indication of a biological system for speculation. You are encouraged to carefully really follow the 1INCH future value forecasts and specialized examination. Where might I at any point purchase 1INCH in an every practical sense, huge way? At the present time, you can for the most part purchase 1INCH at major crypto trades, including Binance, which really is genuinely critical. When you have your record arrangement at one of the trades that exchange 1INCH, you should move exceptionally your advanced monetary standards like BTC or ETH portfolio from one trade to that very unambiguous trade. This sort of is done by means of a wallet framework. Why fundamentally is 1INCH cost ascending in a significant manner? The credit for that goes to the confidence clients really have in a real sense rested in the resource. Simultaneously, it generally is a fantastic explanation that 1INCH is recorded on the diagram to show a truly extraordinary exhibition in an unpretentious manner. This triggers financial backer reaction and sort of offers an in every practical sense, extraordinary